Hey guys, Blue Kool-Aid here. Hey, I had a whole nother video made just about. I was getting ready to post it, and this tool came back up. Okay, this is the ISWA tool that I've been showing you guys, our magnetosphere tool. Now, this is today. This is about 24 hours ago. Right here, this timestamp. Now, I'm seeing something here I have never seen. Okay, and right after this happens, the tool went down again. So I don't know what's going on with this. Okay, now let me just run this through. Okay, what you're going to see, guys, you're going to see up in here, and you're going to see our basically something happened right there, and it pushed out, and it blew our shield completely off. At least according to this tool. Okay, I'm going to go look at some of the other tools and see what they did at this timestamp here in just a minute. But this tool here is showing some crazy stuff. I'm going to back it up just a little bit from the beginning here. Okay, now you're seeing that intense stuff, right? Now, we can get this from solar winds or what have you. Okay, but that's very intense stuff. Plus, I went back and looked at some of the data. It did give us data all the way back to where it was missing. So I don't know why that data wasn't being released. I have no idea. But check this out. Okay, now keep in mind, up in here, watch it. You're going to see us kind of rotate down too. Not the Earth, just our shield to rotate that direction for a second. Also, watch. See that? See how it rotated? Now watch what happens next. Okay, we're expanding out. Now watch this. Okay, can you guys see this little bulge right here coming from inside our shield, not the outside? Okay, this is extremely strange. Okay, now watch. Pushing out, pushing out. Look at that. What in the world just happened right there? Okay, I have no idea. I have never seen that. First off, see this massive energy inside our satellite line? Okay, keep in mind, this is out in front of us. All right, this tool is meant to see stuff out in front of us. We question when we see stuff in the back, but this is in the front. This is something different, okay? I don't know what this is. It's almost like we discharged something right there, our Earth did, as because we had too much energy or something. And I've been talking about that, but I'm not sure if that's what this is or not. Unless that came up from the bottom, because this is a two-dimensional model, and we got to try to put it in three-dimensional things. But I have never seen this tool do that. I wish, see how our shield goes out here, and we can't see this part of it? So I can't tell you if that just broke. I don't know. Okay, it looks like it did. Regardless, it went all the way off the screen, and I've never seen that. Now look. Okay, now see, we pushed real hard right there. Now watch it compress right back to us. Okay, and then look at that. As we expand it out again. This is just wave of... oh man. We turned again. Okay, now you guys seeing that? Okay, now something I'm going to point out. Now watch. We do that. Look at all the energy circling the Earth. Okay. Look at that. That is, I mean, it's inside our satellite line. And then the tool goes back down. Okay. Did they shut it off? Did it go off? What happened there? So what I'm going to do here, guys, I'm going to pause. I'm going to look at some timestamps real quick. Alright guys, I got you back. This one's confirming it. I mean, this is nuts. I don't know what this is. Scott, if you see this, I'm probably going to give you a call. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to start back here. Okay, it's 2323, and you can see that massive amount of And if you look at the solar wind speed up there, that's only at 531, guys. That's not that high. It's elevated, but it's not that high. Okay. And this is what sucks, because the other magnetopause model, we can't go back. It doesn't archive the data for us. We can't access the archived data. We can only see 4 hours like behind us. Okay, that went 600 there. Now this is when this kind of started. Remember I showed you guys it was like tilting, right? Now, look at that. All right, now we got hit right there. Now what I want you guys to pay attention to also are these arrows. Okay, the sun's over here. How is it possible for us, and you're going to see it in just a second because I already looked at it, to push that hard against what the sun's throwing at us? How is that possible? Okay, 755, that's a strong wind speed right there. Okay, 883. Okay, and then it starts dying off. Now, but watch this. Okay, we're getting ready to get to that 2 o'clock thing again. Okay. Now, if you look on the inside of our shields out here, see all the different colors and the shape and the direction everything's flowing? Look at the wind flow. It doesn't know what to do. Something's going on there. Okay. Now here's... Okay, see, look. This one's showing it too. Oh my Lord. I have not ever seen that. Look at the wind speed, guys. 1504. I'll compute that for you guys here in just a minute. Okay, I backed that up, just so you know. But why, if we're getting wind speed that fast, why are we pushing the other direction? The wind speed should be coming from the sun. Should be going this way. Not that way. What is going on with that? Okay, and I'll run it through to the end of the model here. And as you can tell, that did not slow down. And look, okay, now, again. Okay, 826, 830, okay. See, typically when I see jumps like that, I think it missed time. But this didn't. This stuff is moving at that speed. This is crazy. I've honestly never seen this. Not like this. Okay? The last capture we got's at 946. It doesn't, and the tool went back down. Okay? Now, we're going to go look at this one real quick while we're here. This is the magnetic field lines, okay? Interplanetary is our connection to the sun. The blue lines. The black lines would be our pole lines. And that comes off the north and south pole. And then the red lines that you see, which I don't even, well, I see a couple. Those are closed field lines. I'll be interested to see what these lines do. Bet they get all funky real quick. Okay, you see how things kind of just got real quiet right there? Like nothing's much going on, and all three of the models did that. And then look. Here it comes. Right about there. Look at that. I have never... Okay, this right here, this kind of bothers me when I see this. Okay, and the reason why, let me show you. You see that? Now, those are pole lines. You know, is it connecting to something other? Obviously, a magnetic disruption is happening here of some sort. I have never seen this signature ever on this tool, guys. I've seen it actually flip to the other side, but I've never seen it do this. Look. Okay, then we go back to that stuff. Sorry about that, stupid ads. Now, what I find interesting about this, and again, we got to keep in mind that's behind us right here, but those are IMF lines, our connection to the sun line type of things, and other celestial bodies. Okay, they're all balled up right there. I don't know what's going on with that. Look at that. I mean, what in the world happened right there, guys? I mean, I know that we were getting, you know, like solar wind and stuff, but man, I've never seen it do that. I've never seen it just push out. Look at that. That pushed out right in the front. I mean, we just kind of went boom. And that was before, typically when we see stuff like that, guys, we see stuff hit us first. And then we push back. That didn't happen. It's like we pushed first. Like maybe we felt something coming. Maybe our magnetics felt something coming and we just pushed back. I don't know. All I know is that's some crazy stuff. Okay. I'm going to look more into this, guys. I will come back with another video here, but yeah, look at that. I mean, I've never seen that before. I don't know what to say about it. I will put a model update, so if you guys want to skip to the end, like the last 10 or 12 minutes is a model update with some music. And I will be going more into this, but also, guys, go check out Scott's article, please, on the Greta girl. Anybody that doesn't know who that is, it's the 16-year-old girl that was talking at the UN. It's about climate control. I'll go further more into that. I actually had a whole video made up just for that. But when I seen this, I was like, man, I got to bring this to you guys. But yeah. So, anyway, guys, God bless. Yeshua saves. You know what, before I let you guys go, I'm gonna let you guys see this one more time. I'm not even sure this is in my update. Look at that, man. Wow. Okay, well, again, God bless. Yeshua saves, and you can drink this Kool-Aid. Alright, guys, I got a couple more things here I want to show you real quick. I did some more research on this, and I want you to check this out, okay? Keep in mind that anomaly I just showed you guys happened at right around 0200 UTC time on the 24th. Okay, that's going to be important to know when you're watching this line right here. Okay, when it's right around the 24th, I guess what I could do is just pause it. How about that? Hey, pretty good. Anyway, look. Okay, I showed you guys this the other day. That's that one CME right after another. They weren't big ones. But I don't know, you know, if you take in consideration solar wind speed, the density of it, the FINGO could have switched at the same time. I mean, just all kinds of stuff could happen there to cause something like this to happen. Now, I find it interesting that if we look right here, you see this little arc? I've never seen that before on this tool. I'm seeing a whole lot of firsts right now for some reason. I don't know why that's doing that. And if you look real close, and I can't zoom in anymore, sorry. It's kind of discolored right here too, like a lighter color. So I'm just wondering if this isn't kind of showing us something, and I'm not really sure what we're seeing. But even this one. Now I'm going to put this in play. Okay, this is the wind speed. This is the velocity dial here. Now, can you guys see how we got like a funky looking thing there where those two back-to-back little small CMEs were? Or filament releases, whatever you want to call them. Disruptions. Okay. It's rippling through there. And I'm going to play this, and I'm hoping you guys can see it. But it looks almost like, you know, like when you look at a road, off in the distance when it's really, really hot outside, how you see that little wavy haze looking stuff. Okay, I forget what they call that. Some sort of, it's an atmosphere anomaly. But that's kind of what this graph looks like. I'm not saying that that's what that is. I'm just saying that that's what, just so you guys can kind of understand what you're looking for. Okay. See how it's kind of like flickering or kind of wavy looking? Okay. Now we'll watch this come right at us. Okay. There it is. Right there. See it? This is the Earth. Now as it gets right there's the 24th. Okay. So even this model was kind of showing us something that it thought it was going to happen on the 24th. Okay. And we've been talking about that a little bit. Now, you know, yeah, I mean, this could be part of the reason we're seeing all these shallow quakes happening right now. We had one just pop off in, oh gosh, where was it? Hold on a minute, I'm going to pause. All right, guys, I put an update on the quakes in the model update I do here at the end of this video. But this right here, guys, is showing you basically the bigger ones that just happened in the past like 24 hours. This one just happened a few hours ago. Okay, it was a 6.1. So, you know, and this is the one that was over in Puerto Rico yesterday. And these are all 10 kilometers or shallower. I've even seen them at 5. So, you know, I'm not sure exactly the science behind that, but I do think that, like, if we're going to see like an immediate earthquake when we get hit with geomagnetic stuff, that they would probably be shallow. That would be my guess. I'm not really for sure, but yeah. So there, there you go. I mean, man, I just don't know what else to say about that. That kind of just, I just never seen that on that model. It may not be anything, guys. I mean, it could be whatever. I'm not really for sure. It doesn't look like whatever, though. Some of the stuff I was seeing there was really, really strange, and I'll come back with a report for you guys tomorrow on that as I dig more into it. I do find it interesting after it happened that the tool went back down. Okay. Were they shutting it off? Were they doing whatever? And they did put data in there in those missing days that we didn't have. But we didn't get to see it for like a week. So it makes you question whether or not they were sifting through stuff, you know, before it got out to us. But I don't know. All I can say is that was really, really strange for that to be inside look like it even came from the earth almost. I mean, I'm not going to say that it did because I can't say that for sure. But it looked like it was inside our shields and pushed out against the sun, and then it pushed back. And you guys also seen that the wind speed was over 1,500 kilometers per second, kps, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause and I'm going to take you to a converter. All right, guys, this is a simple converter. It really is. You can get on Google, get any of them that you want. You can just enter your number in and tell it what you want it to convert it to, and it'll give you a number. It's really simple. They're free, so don't worry about that. But what I was just showing you, they registered that in kilometers per second. Okay, I seen one at 1,500. Okay, it was even a little higher. So it didn't last that very long, but it was up there that high. So what we'll do is we'll convert that to miles per hour so we have a better idea in our minds how fast that is. Wow. You guys see that? That's at 3,355,000 miles per hour. Whoa. Okay. Well, I just wanted to show you guys that real quick. And I am going to touch on this real quick because okay, I got you over here at Scott's website, planetxnews.org. This is that Greta girl, guys. If you know, you've probably already seen the story on this, okay? Unless you're living under a rock or just not paying attention too much right now. But this is the little girl that gave her speech at the UN. Okay? She's been an activist since she was 8. Now, how are you an activist when you're 8? Unless you're programmed to do it. Okay? She has Asperger's, and she talks about that, and she's also on the scale for autism. She talks about how that can actually be an advantage in certain ways, and it can. Okay? If you guys have ever seen the movie Rain Man, you know, his advantage was his mathematics was just crazy good. But the rest of his life, and that was based on a true story for anybody that doesn't know that. And the guy's still living. You guys can get on YouTube and actually go look at him. But anyway, yeah. But this little girl is talking about, you know, climate control, and everything's scripted. She's being exploited, guys. I don't know how else to say it, and it infuriates me. I have kids, okay, and I have a daughter. Anybody, especially anybody who has a daughter watching this, should really feel the same way. You don't do this to your children. You let them make that decision when they're old enough to do so. Okay? They've had this girl doing this since she was 8. She's been on the cover of Time magazine. And she's here, like I said, do you see the hate in her face on that left side picture? That's hate, guys. That ain't just anger. That is pure hate. Now, why should a child be harboring those kinds of feelings? It makes me sick and sad to see this happening to a little girl. It really does. So you guys need to go watch Scott's live stream. He's just as passionate, if not more passionate, about what I just said. Okay? You know, you guys, a lot of people give him a hard time for being abrasive. But I'm telling you guys, it's not like that with him. Okay? And I know I'll probably get smacked in the comment section, but you know what? I'm going to say what it is. You know? If he's your friend, great friend. That's all I'm going to say. He is not in no way trying to do anything stupid, is what I'm trying to say. He's doing this stuff and reporting on stuff like this because he cares. He actually does care. Okay? And, you know, so you take that for what it's worth. I'm not going to go too much more into that because, you know, that could end up being a 2-hour video. But what I'm saying, guys, especially with this right here, go read his article. Put the Planet X stuff to the side for a minute. Put your personal feelings aside for a minute if you have to. Okay? What he says about this, anybody that has kids should be able to relate with what he's saying and probably feel the same way. So, you know, go over at Planet X News and read the article. Go to his YouTube, Planet X News YouTube, and watch his last live stream. I mean, it's just, it'll make you sick listening to what they've done and what she's saying. Some of the stuff she says is actually true, but, you know, we're not going to go into the Planet X part of this, but this is part of the conversation. But more so right now, they're using a child. I mean, come on. So, anyway, guys, there is a model update, and God bless. Yeshua saves, and you can drink this Kool-Aid.
She packed my bags last night, pre-flight. 0 hour, 9 a.m. And I'm gonna be high as a kite by then. I miss the earth so much. I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space on such a timeless flight. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time to touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man I think I am at home. Oh no, 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 I'm a rockin' man, burning out his fuse up here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, 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 I'm a rockin' man, burning out his fuse up here alone. Mars ain't the kind of place to raise your kids. In fact, it's cold as hell. And there's no one there to raise them if you did. And all the science I don't understand. It's just my job 5 days a week. A rocket man, a rocket man. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man I think I am at home. Oh no, 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 I'm a rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find not the man I think I am at home. Oh no, 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 I'm a rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a